you can hear like a buzzing noise in the background, my mum's hoovering downstairs. So I apologise for the loud buzzing noise. Although I'm not really sure you can hear it, but I'm just going to apologise anyway. Could she be any louder? Could she? I mean, really? No, probably not. Hi guys, today I am here to do a book haul. What month are we in? June. So I guess this is a June book haul, although... No, I did, yes. I bought all of these books in June, bar one. So, you might be thinking, whoa, that's a hell of a lot of books to buy in June. But I have mentioned in a previous video that I have got my job back at Waterstones, which means that I get a very, very, very nice discount. And I always go a little bit wild when I first get the discount, which is what has happened here. So, that is why I have 14 books to show you today, which is pretty spectacular. Yeah, I haven't actually done a book haul in a while. I have bought more books than this through like charity shops and other various places like Amazon, but I just can't bother to include them because I would have bought them ages ago. In fact, I think the last book haul I did was in Christmas, so was at around Christmas. So I'll just do the ones that I bought this month and we'll start again with the book hauls because I can imagine that I'm going to keep buying lots of books. I lied, by the way, I only have 13 books to show you. I counted wrong. My bad. So the first book that I'm going to show you is the one that I didn't buy this month. I bought this book because I heard so much stuff about it on YouTube. You're probably going to be like, oh, you're so behind, but whatever. And that is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab or Victoria Schwab. There has been so much hype surrounding this on YouTube, so I thought I would pick it up. I also have The Archive by her, which I haven't read yet, and I haven't read this one, so I've got a big well, not a collection, I've got 2 books of hers that I need to read, but I have heard a lot of good stuff about this one. Not really sure what it's about other than magicians. We shall see. The next book that I bought I got from Amazon, and it is the one that I am currently reading right now. I got this book per recommendation from Alexis because I recently read The Winner's Curse and she said that it was a really good book and that I would probably like it. And that is The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Adhi. I'm sorry if I pronounce names terribly wrong. This bookmark, by the way, I don't know if you can see, is courtesy of Sarah Jane from the Book Life. She makes amazing bookmarks. You've probably seen me unboxing it or opening it. But this book is about a country or a place where the king takes a new bride every night and she always ends up dead by the dawn. The main character in this book volunteers to be his bride because her best friend recently died at his hand, and she slowly finds herself falling in love with him and starts to realise that things aren't quite as they seem. So it definitely sounds like something right up my street. I've been after really heavy romances recently, so I picked that one up. And the next book that I picked up was again on Alexis's recommendation. She's always been talking about this book on Twitter, so I saw it in the shop and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have that. And that is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rascal, you dirty rascal. So I actually have absolutely no idea what this one's about. I have just heard a few good things about it and the cover is incredible. So this was kind of a cover buy and a recommendation buy. So we shall see. I think I'm going to like it though. It looks cool. Do you know, can you tell if you're going to like a book just on the cover? Probably not. Yeah, no. The next book that I got was Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. You probably all know what this book is about. All the big booktubers have talked about it. But it's basically about a girl whose best friend goes missing and she leaves her behind a list of 13 things to do that she wouldn't normally do because she's such like a shy wallflower. It sounds quite interesting to me, and it's big summer. It looks like a summer read because that is the definition of a summer cover. So let's hope that's a good one. Then the next book that I picked up was Shadow of the Wolf by Tim Hall. I believe that this is a Robin Hood fairy tale, not fairy tale, but it's a Robin Hood retelling. I kind of wanted to read this because I've been watching Once Upon a Time and, you know, Regina and Robin, and I saw that it was Robin Hood, so I was like, yes, I want it. I've been all into the kind of Once Upon a Time fairy tale kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's got a blurb on the back, but it's got a thing on the back from Sally Green, who I haven't read her books, but I know that a lot of people like her books. So it does say a fantasy mashup with Game of Thrones and X-Men in its DNA. So we'll see how that goes. The next book that I bought was kind of a random one. It's not the kind of books that I would usually pick up, and you'll see. I picked this up because I watched a TV show and I kind of got a little bit obsessed with it, so I thought I'll read the book because it was originally a book. and that is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I haven't actually picked this up yet. I was watching the BBC TV show with Colin Firth in it when he, you know, was young and sprightly, and I just really like the TV show, so I figured I'd like the book. I haven't picked it up yet because I'm a bit worried about my brain and the whole kind of classical writing style of it, but I think I like it. It's only a little book, so yeah, I'm gonna try that. Maybe try out the classics after this, see if this goes down well with me. Then I picked up one that I've never really wanted to pick up before, but I thought I should probably read it because, you know, work and the movie just came out. So that was Duff by Kelly Keplinger, The Designated Ugly Fat Friend. This just seems like a super cheesy teenage read, so I don't know how that's going to go down since I'm feeling more like stuff I want to read is fantasy, but I'm gonna pick it up anyway because it looks like it could be fun. You know, sometimes you just need a fun, cheesy, humorous read, and I think this could be that. Then I picked up these two books because, oh my hype, like, these are the definition of hyped books on YouTube, especially since this one has just only been released, and that was To All the Boys I've Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. All the main booktubers have been talking about this, everyone's been talking about this, and I wanted a nice sweet contemporary to read, so I feel like this could be the one. Plus, look at these spines. Is that not the definition of a amazing spine? I think it is. I just love the pink and the blue and it looks so good on my shelf. But, can you hear the ice cream man? I'm very excited to read these. I feel like a cheesy contemporary. I just want contemporary, so hey. Then I went ahead and picked up the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare. That's Sean. By Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan and Maureen Johnson. It goes with my collection and it looks pretty and it's half price, so I picked it up and I will eventually get around to reading it, I hope. And I'm looking forward as well to the Shadow Hunters Academy, is that what it's called? The one with Simon coming out. I like the fact that all of her little short stories, novellas, are being compiled into a book after they've been released online, so that's cool. That's one we are excited for. Then the next three books I'm going to show you I have already read, so there's that, because so far I'm having an amazing reading month. You'll see in my wrap up, but it has been the best one I've had in so long. So the next book that I picked up was Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. This is basically about a guy that monitors emails at his company, and he starts to monitor the emails of two girls and slowly starts to fall in love with one of them. I'm not going to say what I thought of this book because this is just a haul, but you shall see in my wrap up because, yes, Rainbow Rowell, I had to pick it up. Everyone said that it was a really good book of hers, so I picked it up. And the final two books in the haul that I have to show you are The Winner's Curse and The Winner's Crime by Mary Rutowski. These are about a young girl. There is she lives in a country where there is the higher up people and then the slaves, and this young girl goes to a slave auction and finds herself buying a slave, much against everything that she believes in and wants to do, and it goes from there, and she slowly starts to fall in love with him and all of the stuff that comes with it. And I have read these, and again, I'm not going to tell you what I thought of them, but you will find out. I am not doing very well at hiding my feelings. So that's it for this month's book haul. I don't know if you'll see more from me because I don't want to do too many book hauls, even though I know that I'm probably going to be buying a lot more books anyway now, but I shouldn't be because I don't need to, but I will because that's just life. But I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if there's any in this pile that you think I should pick up right away, because I don't know what to read next. And also let me know down below if you've read any of them and what you think of them. And that's it, I guess. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, bugger.